Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Guy.
Hi everyone, this is CCGenesis here. I made my comeback for the, I don't know how many times I've done this already.
This man just cannot stay away from my house. It looks like we're going in and all out.
I like recording, what can I say?
I like recording too. And speaking of which, we got a match for y'all today.
So I had to get revenge for Valentina 1.0.
So, in that effort, he's gonna beat the ever-loving Christ out of my newest Snow White deck, that poor girl.
Well, he didn't have to play Snow White, he chose to play Snow White.
Yes.
That's his fault. I actually just passed turn here, I'm just like, I didn't get to do anything.
And it looks like I am essentially trying to do the same.
No, you just under me for
well, yeah,
damage.
Lots of damage, but will it be enough?
No, not really.
Not at all, as it typically isn't. And it's very nice to see your Valentina. I hear from, well, not, I didn't hear, I feel, I've seen this before, the huge difference between your Valentina and mine is that it was blue-white.
And here comes the Bloody Moon. That made me really sad, because that forces me to actually do shit.
I really do love the fact that there's actually a spell of some sort that can kill off magic stones. It really confuses me why there's not more people who actually run that.
Because it's slow.
True.
And it's also not control format. If it was more of a control format like it was before Baja Blast, Bloody Moons were seen in play everywhere.
One of these days. And speaking of which, that's when I flipped my Snow White. I love the fact that she can flip her so cheap if you just have a poison apple in your hand.
You have to discard a card in your hand. That's making you lose resources, but you know, whatever. You're discarding a bad card anyway. Does it really matter?
Well, it's not that bad. I actually, throughout this entire match, I kept wanting to see more poison apples because
there's no way. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
I take 15 and I cried. And it was like, it's a lot of damage.
But that's the last damage.
And then I draw Treasure Cat.
Yes. He draws Treasure Cat.
And then we learned that Treasure Cat's the bane of all face decks.
And that's pretty much how I figured out why Treasure Cat's $20. And the worst part of that is on Saturday, I was actually able to pull a Treasure Cat, and now I want them all. Oh, my poor wallet, how it cries.
Treasure Cat.
Treasure Cat. Speaking of which, I call my Flame Stride in my last-ditch effort to try and get things done, and I incarnate with the Little Red into the Granny.
You didn't incarnate.
I will. What's it called again? Awakening?
Yeah.
Forgive me, people.
If you didn't incarnate, you would have gone into a Haster or something.
Yes.
You would have killed like a Little Mermaid and Tragic Glove.
Absolutely.
Would made me sad. I like that card a lot.
Actually, now that I think about it, Haster would be doing well in this deck, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, it depends on the matchups, honestly.
I want Haster now. But speaking of which, yeah, Treasure Cat. It's just, it hurts Valentina too, it hurts Snow White.
It hurts a lot of decks that don't have flying in naturally, like Bahamut or Sylvia.
Absolutely. And speaking of which, O'Hara.
Hera does work. She has seen a lot, played a lot in a lot of ARG as well, mainly for the mirror matches.
Absolutely.
I saw all ER and R builds play Hera no matter what they were playing. Reflect Knights, Reflect Six Sages, Reflect Shadows. I just saw them all be playing Heras.
Absolutely. You definitely want to get rid of this Change the Worlds as soon as possible.
No, I actually don't care about Change the Worlds, honestly.
Okay.
I actually care about more the Leviathan Sword more than the Change the World.
Really? They use Leviathan right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Swiftness to be able
to be able to tap on your turn.
Absolutely. Oh, the pain. Let's do which we got another Bloody Moon. And there goes the other Light Vapors.
60 cents.
I'm always gonna take pride in that. Oh, Bloody Moon.
Play with 4 mana is making me so sad. And then, oh, by the way, this game I opened 3 Treasure Cats.
Yeah, it was very much obvious. Well, not obvious, just sad.
For you, not for me. I like seeing my Treasure Cats.
Absolutely. If only there was more things that could make a J ruler flying, but then again, it wouldn't be nearly as fair, would it?
Yeah. Oh, and that's his third Shangri-La.
Yes, there's a third Shangri-La. And suddenly Cheshire can actually throw down. What is she at that point? A 6'8" body?
Yeah.
Whew!
Oh, I remember killing people with Cheshire Cats.
Yes.
I love it. So trolly.
There's nothing wrong with that. And here I am at this point. We're trading resources, just trying to survive. At least for me.
Yeah. He's trying to survive. I'm just killing everything.
Yes. Coming back from the brink of death. There's nothing better Nothing better than
I don't really care about anything. Treasure cats are just gonna do everything for me.
Absolutely. And just the fact.
Oh, and I noticed myself here. I played the Shaker Law for 1 mana. I just noticed that now.
Oh. Oh well, that wouldn't have mattered that much, anyways. At this point.
It did. I think I flashed in something this turn.
What was it, Cinderella?
Yeah, it was a Cinderella actually, I believe.
Speaking of Wolf.
You're there, Squire.
Yeah. Wolf Haunted in Black Forest is a card they'll never get rid of.
Yeah, there's the Cinderella right there.
There she is, with her, at this point that's
14.
What? 14 body. Ugh,
Yep, she's
painful.
huge.
Absolutely.
Laws are so powerful in this deck.
Oh, and speaking of which, something that I actually don't see in a lot of Valentina decks that you run is, well, it's going to come up soon. I don't think I'm going to spoil it, so I'm going to start talking about it as soon as we see it. As soon as we see it,
Yeah, this is where it happens.
Where it happens indeed. It always closes game though. I actually am surprised I don't see more Valentinas run this.
Huh? Well, for one, there's not very much Valentina players out there besides me and a few of my friends.
That's true. Hopefully that'll change after we see this. I could have sworn there was like a Valentina 1, like a couple of them in the ARG, wasn't there? Or at least like
no,
one?
It was Valentina 2.0 that was in the ARG.
That's so sad.
I would have been the only Valentina player there if I actually went there.
Next time. We'll get there.
Yeah. It happens, shit
Absolutely.
happens.
Oh, speaking of, there it is. There's the Alice's World. That's the card that I was talking about.
Yeah, this card generally just wins games on its own.
It just steals so much. It's amazing.
Yeah. I honestly didn't think that Alice World would be so good, and then
you saw it?
And then I thought...
Well, yeah. There it is. I mean, what actually led you to think that you ought to use it at this point?
I honestly just wanted to try it out. I saw that I was playing so many different resonators. It's like, you know what? I'm playing blue-white. I might as well just have another searchable edition off besides my Shaker Laws.
Absolutely. It's very nice. It's very interesting. I really do love seeing that. Being able to take that extra turn out of nowhere. A lot of folks, I don't think would actually expect it out of a Valentina deck.
No one really does. No one really expects the Alice World to come out. Besides the people that you play with all the time. And it's just like, yeah, it doesn't mean it's like, yeah,
yep.
drop it. Do I win now? Yeah.
And that's honestly something that I like more about locals than anything else, is that you don't get, well, at least in our locals at the very least, though, you don't get bogged down as much by all the RR stuff. And speaking of which, there it is. Out of all 10 of my stones, I just had to get the special one that can't do anything if I
mean, it happens.
It happens. It's still a decent stone.
It's a great stone. It's just better than my list. Besides that one condition.
Absolutely. So now that I think about it, if you tap that in a Milus and then you swing it with Luke Guru, wouldn't that do a shitload of damage?
Yeah, but you might just run multiple last time at that point.
True, because you don't need
tapping on fire.
Yeah. Oh, Milus. And speaking of which, there's a Bloody Moon again. I just love seeing Bloody Moon.
Yeah, Bloody Moon's been killing the shit out of me.
Absolutely.
Like, I remember using Bloody Moon in control matchups.
Yeah.
I kinda loved it, especially when I was using it with Lumius, like removing zones all day.
Absolutely. Wouldn't that actually hurt certain
control matchups? Yes.
Yeah, certain RRs, especially since, you know, all the Fairy Memoria or the Shadows Memoria and other stuff like that.
RR, but it's my turn 3, you're just losing tempo.
True, by turn 3, you're probably not going to do much afterwards.
I mean, if you don't have a board presence by turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, it's not really going to be looking like a Bloody Moon turn, honestly.
Absolutely. But I do have to thank my good friend CCGenesis here for helping me out with this, the Bloody Snow White deck that he's currently beating the shit out of. Wait a minute.
What?
No, never mind. I'm not going to think poorly on that, but I really have to appreciate the fact that I was able to mix in the Bloody Moons and the Werewolves into this was really, you know, a lot of fun. I really do enjoy using this rule despite it getting the crap kicked out of it right now.
Man, when I first saw it, I'm just like, I want to see a really good werewolf deck.
Absolutely.
I felt like Snow White could be the best use of it as well.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I'm going to definitely try and think of a way to get a Little Red eventually into the mix as well. We're talking about...
No, we haven't been commentating on the matchup at all whatsoever.
Absolutely. Okay, so back to the actual match. Asses are being cuffed. They are being forced into my face because I'm having my ass handed to me. It's very plain to see here, especially with how short this is. It's just painful to see. Do you actually think there's anything I could have done in this matchup to just keep up with the amount of control that he had going on?
Actually
the board
swing.
presence? Huh?
Actually swing.
Do you think that would actually make a difference at this point, though? Because I did go
It would force me to use my treasure attacks, and basically yes.
Absolutely. But at this point, I was just desperately trying to get into my Almeria Stone. And I wanted to throw up a bunch of blockers because I kept just...
And here's
punching
Mooge
down.
Dart.
There it is!
You sadly can't see it, but Mooge Dart.
Mooge Dart.
Full art, by the way, guys.
Absolutely. We'll take your word for it. And speaking of which, that Wolf and Black Forest out yonder is an Uber. You heard it first, folks. You heard it here first.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So, going on with that, it really is nice to see Moodruk seeing play in this deck as well. Do you actually ever find it useful?
Yeah, it's been very useful at times, especially against certain matchups like aggro matchups. You just rest Lancelots, you rest Gwaines. Like, I used it a lot against Blizzard Knights and be like, just to rest up Gwaines.
Yeah, absolutely.
That way they can't block with them and rest other Resonators of mine.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. So, going on further, Alice. Alice the Wanderer of Dimensions. Definitely a good card in your opinion?
Definitely. She's probably one of the best free drops in the game.
As of
Giving
now.
anything hexproof in the cost of blue, removing herself from play and another creature for a tap of white. In my opinion, she's one of the strongest 3-drops. She has a decent body of being a 7/7. She has flying for no reason.
No reason whatsoever, absolutely. And being able to remove a thing from play is actually pretty nice. Actually, it's one of the reasons why I actually use her in my own, in a few of my own builds, including Lumia.
That was my first idea with Lumia. I used when I had the Lumia Dream Girls deck.
Absolutely.
I had the blue. I had a 4-color deck with black, blue, red, and white. But we'll not talk about this.
We'll not talk about this because we're already getting up to close to the end of the match here.
And we haven't talked a single thing about the match, by the way.
Oh no, we've talked a few things about the match. We kept getting sidetracked by just all the different choices and thoughts that we put into this deck. And I'm actually wondering, witnessing this now, I'm seeing how hard and fast it plays. Do you actually think it'd be able to stand up to the current meta that we're seeing?
Against all the RR decks that I've played against, it can handle a lot of control / mid-range decks, like if it was playing against Reflect Knights. But it can't really handle well against Reflect Mono Red aggro. I've already tried and it doesn't really work all that well. It works against Reflect Control. I haven't tried Drop the Hand Reflect though, but you know.
Drop the Hand Reflect?
Drop the Hand Reflect.
I see, so that's a thing too now.
Yep.
But it looks like we're getting...
It was Drop the Hand Alice and Drop the Hand Pandora, but now it's Drop the Hand
Absolutely.
Reflect.
So it looks like we're already getting really close to the match. We are definitely
apparently I can't beat Susanoo of the deck.
Susanoo of the deck, yes. So we're getting close to time, and we really appreciate you coming by and helping us do this so often. While he's not breaking down my door and smacking the crap out of me, my good friend here, CCGenesis, also does Let's Plays that you can also check out. But thank you for your time, guys. You folks at home, don't ever give up on your... This has been Guy.
This has been CCGenesis.
Okay, thanks, like, subscribe.
Leave a comment.
Have a good one.